Who were the Magi who visited Jesus, and where did they come from? The story we know of the three wise men is a tradition that has developed over centuries. But the biblical account in the Gospel of Matthew is a bit different. The text speaks of Magi from the east, without mentioning how many there were or their names. The idea that there were three likely came from the three gifts they offered to Jesus: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. The term Magi comes from the Greek word which referred to wise men, astrologers, and scholars of the stars, common in the regions of Persia and Babylonia. This suggests that the visitors were not kings, but rather men of science and knowledge who interpreted celestial signs and believed that the star they saw announced the birth of a very important figure. The star they followed is another great mystery. Theories suggest it could have been a comet, a supernova, or even a rare conjunction of planets that shone intensely. Whatever its nature, the sign was enough to guide these wise men on a long journey to Bethlehem, where they found Jesus. The gifts they brought also carried deep symbolic meaning. Gold represented Jesus' kingship, acknowledging him as the King of the Jews. Frankincense symbolized his divinity, indicating that he was more than just a human being. It was used in religious rituals for worshiping God, and myrrh, used in burial rituals and for embalming, pointed to the sacrifice and death that Jesus would face, fulfilling his mission. So the next time you hear the story of the three wise men, remember that they were actually wise men and scholars from the East, likely from Persia or Babylonia, who recognized something great and divine in the birth of Jesus. Guided by both science and faith, they were the first to worship the Messiah.